I'm gonna lose, like I said. I hate another team losing, so.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New Orleans Saints and our home team. The regular season ends here. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Long road to get here, but now we are here. The season finale. Playoffs begin next Saturday, so it's time for one last regular season kickoff.
In Week 18, it can just be so tricky, can't it, Mike? I mean, on one side, you got teams that have the playoffs wrapped up. So Week 18, it's a chance potentially to rest some starters or maybe get them out of the game early and get geared up for next week and the start of the playoffs. You got some teams that are fighting for their lives. They need to win Week 18 or else their season's going to end. And then on the complete opposite side, you got guys making plans for the offseason, figuring out where they're going on vacation. Week 18 is a tricky thing around the league. A lot of division games, a lot of interesting
I get most of my touchdowns
We're just wrapping up stage one.
in the special teams.
What is an unbelievable NFL season.
Interesting.
I know you get yours.
I barely get touchdowns on the side, but I get it on the line.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
A loss of 1.
3rd and 6.
Now 3rd down and 6.
From the gun, it's Herbert. He's got his tight end Orlando Gadsden the second.
Yes, he's going to be up.
A gain of 16 on
I didn't know he was going to be up.
and that will be a first down.
It's a gain of 16 yards. Complete to Orlando Gadsden the second. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now Herbert on the bootleg.
Wow.
He's got it.
Also dangerous. So fucking bad.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14.
That was bad, right?
First down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
At the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down.
Let's go.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Dicker's kick is good. And his guys are out to an early 3-0 lead.
What's up, bro?
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to
Weirdos for the
finish
chat.
some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
This will be returned from the 6.
Oh, no.
Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time.
You know I'm using my phone.
They'll be
See,
led out by
I already said that.
round selection out of the 2024 draft. From South Carolina by way of Oklahoma, it's Spencer Rattler.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, How quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today, and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
And this time they are ready for it. Throw for a loss. And it's second down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Ready? Ready. Ready?
To throw on second down is Rattler. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for the Saints.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now Kamara. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
A gain of 11 on the
Check
play.
pitch.
They'll go again here with Kamara. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
14 more yards. That's another Saints
Ready.
first down.
10 black.
First and goal.
Operating from the gun, it's Rattler. Throw on the run is complete. And the tackle is made at about the 6.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. As they come up now, second and goal.
Down. Yellow.
Shaheed in motion. A fake to Kamara, and now Rattler.
Oh, big sack. Big sack. A much needed
Taken
sack.
down. They got him. Shaq Thompson gets in there for the sack, and now it's third and goal.
Ready.
Shotgun snap here for Rattler. That'll be caught in Alvin Kamara.
Nice stop.
And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on fourth and goal. Carlson's kick is good. And the Saints will tie the game at 3 apiece. Field goals for both sides on their opening possessions. 3-3 as this one's kicked away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The home team's offense, Jahmyr Gibbs, set to get back on the field. We check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into this weekend, and you see he is currently second in that category. Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10. That's complete. Kylan Granson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Now Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Taken down.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. From 29, here's 2nd and 6.
At the Saints' 29-yard line.
Up the middle they go. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Herbert looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And his guys will take a 6-3 lead.
Trying to get 2,000 yards with Gibbs, man.
This is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Saints offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Room to run past midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Greg and I continue in just a moment. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Rattler. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Here's Rattler now on 2nd down. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Check right. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
A gain of 14. And the Saints first down.
They'll go play action here with Rattler. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he's in. What a try. Touchdown Saints. That his first touchdown this year.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The home team's offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll start out 1st down and 10. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick 1st down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Lion.
Now it's Herbert. A short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
Ram. Let's go. Herbert to the air again. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That one's good for 29.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Oh no!
So, halftime, straight ahead.
What?
We'll send it to
I'm so
Scott
fucking bad.
Hansen. Was the
I thought you went outside.
halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Here we go,
That's
the
stupid.
final weekend of the regular season. Week 18.
What the hell?
Sort it out Sunday. Let's get to sort. Our trip around the NFL
Oh my God, the Giants
starts
won.
now in Philadelphia. The
The
Eagles at
Eagles
home
were-
to take on
were
their
fighting for the
rivals,
first-
the New York Football Giants.
They're 12-5.
And it's the veteran Jelani Woods.
No, am I gonna face
He's
the
so
Eagles?
good working
Yeah,
down the field, hauls this one in stride. A 55-yard touchdown. Next, let's go to Landover, Maryland, just outside the nation's capital, looking in on the Commanders as they play host
I'll
to the
face
LA
the
Rams.
Eagles. Oh no!
And this is Najee Harris. He's looking for an opening,
No,
gonna find it. A
it's actually
17-yard
that bad.
touchdown on the ground. The Commanders
Oh,
will
man.
be a part of this year's playoffs. They get the victory here in the regular season finale. Lastly, let's head to Buffalo. The Bills taking on the Miami Dolphins. And here it's Josh Allen surveying and finding Khalil Shakir. Middle of the end zone, touchdown. The Bills are in as the division champs. They finish off the regular season in style.
40%.
With that, a look here at the playoff picture in the NFC here in this final week of the regular
Oh,
season.
the chat's.
Meanwhile, in our game, neither offense has been able to distinguish themselves. It's been the defenses that have stood tall so far. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. The Saints offense and veteran Alvin Kamara set to take over once more. They had that field goal on the opening drive, the touchdown last time they had it. 2 drives, 2 scores, and here's drive 3. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
It's second down.
From the gun, here's Rattler. That one out wide for Kamara. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Throwing on third down, Rattler. His pass taken in by Shaheed. They get an even 20 on that one. It's good for a Saints first down.
It's a gain of 20. And the Saints first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Kamara. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
I press R3.
17 yards on the gain, and now they've got first and goal. Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal.
It's another Saints.
Kamara try to push forward, but only a yard. Down to the 2. A little closer. Here's second and goal.
Brings up second and
Again, it'll be Kamara. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
That extra point is good.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
They'll take over.
The home team's offense, Jahmyr Gibbs, set to get back on the field. And they'd love to find different ways to get him the football. Look there. He comes into this week second in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield. From the 41, here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Going left side, complete to Harris. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
No play fake. Herbert gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35.
That's another first and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. Space to run inside the 20. And he'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Here's Gibbs. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. 2nd and goal. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And he'll take this down to the 2. But a good tackle there. Going to set up 3rd and goal.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's 3rd down and goal.
380. Lion. What is it?
On play action, it's Herbert. And that is incomplete. Now a timeout for injury. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out.
Oh, coach wants to go for it.
Yeah.
From the 2, they're going to go for it here. It is 4th and goal.
Ready.
They'll go for it. It's Herbert. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. It's the safety, Julian Blackman.
I don't hate the decision, Mike. Be aggressive. Come away with a touchdown. But what the quarterback understands in this situation is you just can't hold the ball. You got to get it out of your hand. Give your guy a chance to come down with it. And he puts the ball in harm's way and results in a pick.
On 1st down, they'll start out with Camaro. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one. 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Another run here with Camaro. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third down and 3. Working out of the gun, here's Rattler. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
So prior to that
I
third
go
down
for the
call,
squeeze
Mike, I
block.
thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Now a fair catch called for and taken right at the midfield stripe. The home team's offense, Jahmyr Gibbs, set to get back on the field. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. That's complete. It's Lad McConkey. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good.
Herbert now on 1st down. Right side and hauled in by McConkey. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
13 yards.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
First down. First and 10.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
You're not. Ready.
Play action now. It's Herbert. Left side, catch made by McConkey. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
That's
21.
First down.
Set.
First and goal at the 7.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Saints' 6-yard line.
From the gun, it's Herbert. This one is pulled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Pat McConkey! Touchdown!
I know, he doesn't deserve X Factor.
Breaking away in this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't hear him no more.
And now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
The offense will line up for a 2-point
Shotgun now for Herbert. That's caught. So they get the two-point conversion. And all of a sudden, that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the 4th. They've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Some nose guards in the 3-4 defense, Mike, are just asked to take up space and eat up blockers. But not this guy. He defeats his blocker and makes the tackle. That's playing the nose guard at the next level.
Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop at the no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap here for Rattler. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or two short. The Saints lining up in punt formation as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. Davis to return it. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The home team's offense, Jahmyr Gibbs, set to get back on the field. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. Sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Set. Back 80.
They'll drop to throw. Short pass there, and he's got Branson. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
Set. 380. You're out.
Throwing now is Herbert.
No.
Taken in. And this is not going to do it. The defense comes through here in the final minute. And it may just be enough to get them a victory. Tight end, the motion man to the right. A fake to Kamara, and now Rattler. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really nice coverage there defensively. And here you find yourself in a one-score game. Mike, he understands the value of protecting the ball. Really smart decision. Throw it away. Snap it again.
Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Now a second timeout called by the defense. And stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
Here we go. Ready.
Now Rattler going to throw. Off balance throw. It's complete. He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needs to get to. It'll bring up 4th down. And this is going to work out just fine. Kick goes out of bounds at the 5-yard line. The home team's offense ready to take over possession of the football. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. Now Herbert. That's caught by Gibbs. They come up for 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 13-yard.
Throwing Herbert. That is into the hands of Allen downfield. And
How's
he's
that thing?
taken
Awesome.
down up past the 35. Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big 1st down. Now it's Herbert. They go right back to Allen. He's got it again. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 38-yard.
Now Herbert again. That is incomplete. So the
Gotta kick
task
it.
gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moments.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. That is
You guys couldn't even
incomplete
fucking defend
with
me.
1 second left on the clock.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Here we go. One final play.
You guys suck so much.
And he'll be taken down, and that is going to
3-man rush, guys.
On the comeback falls
GG's.
short. Time runs out. This game is over. So this one a win for the visiting Saints. They're able to finish the season in style as they get the victory here in the finale in Week 18. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.
I don't even know what to say. It's bad offense all around this year. Bad defense better.